All right, welcome in everyone. Hello, good evening. I'm Mark Sherwin. We're streaming Animal Crossing tonight. Welcome. What's up, Jeff? Are you enjoying the Animal Crossing? What fun Animal Crossing things have you done today? So I want to push a lot of aquarium content for those of you that are new to Animal Crossing. Nintendo just recently announced the Animal Crossing New Horizons Sea Life Aquarium Tour for 2026. So I'm trying to push for like a lot of pocket checks in the aquarium. So it doesn't matter if you got a sea. I know everyone should at least have a sea bass in their pockets. Everyone's got access to a sea bass somewhere. But for those of you that kind of overlook the museum, there's a lot of fire spots in and around the museum. Right? So this area here, this glass flooring, and then the angle changed looking down. Right? And then of course this background, this exhibit is amazing. Can anyone in chat name that fish? How deep are you in your critter catalog? Oh, that umbrella octopus. Yo, Jeff, we're here for some Animal Crossing vibes. So, I know what I said earlier. And let's just leave it at that. So, moving on. Let's see. If you're still working on your aquarium, like me, that means your critter catalog is not 100% full. Especially, let's see. I'm missing a ton of fish. Like, look at all the fish I'm missing. Right? That's embarrassing. Now check my passport. That's registered March. That's the release date. And I still only have 50% of my museum completed. We got people knocking at the door. Hello, welcome in. Oh, it's Desi. What up, yo? Welcome in. The thrifty troublemaker. A lot of troublemakers on the island. Hopefully, we've got you got a fish in your pockets. Hey Jeff, you're good, man. Everyone's I mean, it's chat. There you go. See, Desi's got the right idea. If you don't have a fish in your pocket when you arrive, pull out a fishing pole, grab one real quick, and join us in the museum. We're trying to get a fire picture in front of the aquarium. And then we'll send that one out to Nintendo and all the aquariums. I do love this tunnel. This underwater vantage point is really fun. Here's your daily reminder to open up your Nintendo Switch app. Go into your Nook link and redeem for those points. The Nook link is the Animal Crossing section of the Nintendo Switch app. It also has the island newspaper, copy of your passport. You could also communicate with other players using their keyboard function. And then you could look up your best friends and see who's online. And then you could message them that way as well. It also allows me to utilize reactions without having to go into the menu. I hope everyone's taking notes. These are some really good Animal Crossing tools and tips. Especially if you're interested in streaming it. But anyway, welcome in. Is everyone having a good time? If you had a rough day today, come in, get totally crossed out, and then, go about the rest of your day. Hopefully with a better attitude and a little bit of positivity, right? All right. So Jeff, your island has a bunch of profiles on it. If you could tell us about how different it is playing multiplayer on a native Switch rather than like multiplayer you like online. Actually, anyone can chime in for that one. That one's. I got my preferences. Again, my motivation is to help all players, whether you're starting out early on in the game or you're a veteran player and you've been around for a while. We're always trying to sharpen our Animal Crossing skill sets. Now, I haven't done any dailies. I haven't gone to Harv's Island. But they're closed already. All the tailor shops are closed on my island. I'm trying to get this picture in at the aquarium. Again, if you could see the dodo code, if you exclamation point dodo in chat, that dodo code is currently active and the gates are open. Now, if you have the notifications for the channel turned on, you might have noticed a couple reruns that I've been playing different times during the day. Now, those Animal Crossing reruns, those reruns of my channel are from 2022, early 2023 maybe. And actually there was one from I believe summer of 2021 and maybe the holiday season and then early 2022. And I've noticed the difference between like when you start out and then how you play when, you know, after you've played a number of times or have a lot of time invested in the game. And I'm always on the lookout to learn new things, new tips, new tricks. I know the fashion goes hard. Hey! Is that a sturgeon? Appreciate everyone that has taken out the dream address, visited the earlier version of this island. There's a section on the Nook Link app, or there's a section in the Nook Link app where it shows how many people have visited your dream address. And if you look back on those earlier VODs or click through the highlights on the channel, you'll notice a lot of the way we Animal Cross is we... Yo, Desi, what's up? You got fish in your pocket? Pocket check. Sturgeon. What is that, a yellow perch? There we go. There we go. Hopefully we get like a sea life villager that's walking around the museum. Then that would be a fire photo. Ooh, what are those? Dabs? Are you guys dabbing on me? And then the sea bass. All right, let's do a quick passport check. Let everyone know. Let the stream know who's on the island. We've got Jeff, the mature younger brother. I noticed that Happy Home Network ID. Jeff, if you want to check, I believe I follow you on Happy Home Paradise now. Dizzy, still no creator codes, still no Happy Home Network ID. But that's okay. We're here to help you when you get to that point. So 2 people on the island right now, right? Now let's not wait. Let's not wait for everyone to show up. Let's get our photos in with just us at the aquarium while it's still not as busy. If you ever have trouble finding your way around on the island, you could always go into your phone, open the map, scroll down to the museum, and then that's where we are. That's how you can find your way. I like to keep my mini-map closed just because when I'm walking around and I'm looking at stuff, it's easier for me to kind of get in there. Jeff, if you're asking for a dedicated stream time, no, I don't have a schedule, like a stream schedule right now. The best way to know if I'm on is to probably, just turn on a notification or, watch the VOD. But I appreciate you wanting to be there live. Here live, Hey, Blathers! Now, Blathers is not scared of... None of this scares him. I can't get a reaction out of him. And I don't carry bugs in my pocket. Not for this session, anyway. I guess we have to myth. You want to myth bust that? Like, all right, let's myth bust it. That's what we're here for. Questions? There it is. Yeah. You've got questions? Collectively, we have the answer. Say what? That's pretty cool. See, when Blathers is around visitors, he doesn't show fear. Then you gotta hit him with this one. All right. Let's get this. Should we get this photo? Should we get this photo in? I know. I think. I think we're done saying hello to Blathers. Here's another really good spot. The camera does tilt in this area. Ooh, could everyone do the That's cool. All right, let's try that again. All right, the lineup, we've got a sturgeon, a snapping turtle. What do you got, Jeff? What you got? Was that a yellow perch? Ugh, is that a Happy Home Paradise case? That's fire. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. I love. Any more other areas you guys know about? See how that camera tilts when you go into that other section? And then the only thing you could pull out in the museum are fish, bugs, wands, can't hold tools. Or can you? Can you? Because I can hold my Feroshki bag. Nope. Again, what I was saying earlier, I don't have, a completed... It's a Critterpedia. There are holes in my Critterpedia. I've been playing the game since the launch. Sad to say, still missing a lot of fish. Oh, we got a Zap. We got a Zap uniform out. Desi living up to the name, Senpai of Crime. What else area is there in the aquarium? Yeah. Double sunfish. Let's go. Yo, appreciate that, guys. Thanks. I like that red snapper. Yeah. Ooh, double whale. Double whale sharks. Let's go. This is a fun little area. That's right. This is a kid, like, as a balcony. And then there's an area, yeah, there's a camera tilt here as well. It's like right here. All right, in front of the main tank. See if I can get everyone in. Unfortunately, the perspective doesn't get the whole aquarium. But imagine, right? Imagine 7 other players, all with like fish from their pockets, and then this photo here, like right there. Right? I could put people in the hole, the windows. You got people down here, you have people over there. Nice little aquarium, fish, dance, music party, right? That's the goal. That's the goal. I'll quit streaming after that. I'll go back to being just quiet. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. In 2025, Nintendo collaborated with a bunch of aquariums, and in that time, have not seen anyone posting their aquarium stuff. So that's kind of like the narrative we're pushing here on the stream. We get together, we all hang out. Maybe like, you know, vibe out for a few songs. And then we hit the gift shop and then we get up out of here. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, guys. But until then, like, we still have fire photos like, oops, nope, not like that. We still have fire photos like this that I could show the aquarium people. Now imagine these photos on like a poster at your local aquarium. In fact, I'll print postcards of our photos, and then I'll mail them to the museums. All right, I don't want to burn this spot. But yeah, that's one of the places to hang. I mean, there's so many great great spots like to be and just to hang out. I think that crab is hilarious. I think that's a blue crab. Because the crab over here, I believe that's a Dungeness crab. Now, I would love to get a wide shot with all 6 sunfish out. Unfortunately, because it's from my perspective, once I access my sunfish, it already like zooms in and goes to me. So it's just one sunfish. So the inevitable picture is gonna be a wide shot, 7 sunfish out, and then I gotta be standing taking the photo. But that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan, all right, guys? You gotta keep... you gotta... Tell your friends about it. We can make this happen. We can make this happen easily. All right, where to next? Upstairs? What's upstairs? Yes, this area here. If you tilt on the railing, head to the railing, it tilts up and down, giving you a view of this space. Like, I really like this angle here. Ooh! Good idea, good idea. Nope. I have to be in the middle somehow. Sorry, Jeff. I gotta be in the middle. Now we got a really tight shot last time because the camera tilted kind of like downward into that aquarium pit. I can't rotate the camera anymore from this angle. Clip it! That's for the stream! Welcome in, Boss Hyper HD. Glad to have you here. Right now, I'm Mark Sherwin. We're playing Animal Crossing. We're vibing out in the aquarium. If you have a sunfish, a snorkel, a wetsuit, you're more than welcome to put in that dodo code. Come on over. We're trying to get a group picture with everyone, with whatever fish you have in your pocket, just out in the aquarium. It's a Happy Home Paradise case. Olive flounder. Desi, can you pull out your phone? I would like to see your phone case, please. You've got the green Animal Crossing Nooklink phone. Yes. In green, solid choice. Jeff's rocking the Happy Home Paradise case. All we need is a Pocket Camp case. We got all the defaults. Boss Hyper HD, new to the game, just started playing last week. Welcome to the early stages of Animal Crossing. If you're further along enough, you should be able to access your airport and fly out from your island utilizing the Dodo code. Now we're playing online. Exclamation point Dodo. Exclamation point code. Jeff, appreciate that clip. Thank you. All right, guys, anything else? Any new outfits on the wands? Time now is almost 11 o'clock. I'm trying to be respectful of everyone's time. If you have responsibilities and you're trying to stay up and play, don't worry, I'll be around for a little bit longer. You can catch me at another stream. Don't have to like push yourself, right? Okay, coffee? Yeah, coffee, guys. Coffee? I think we should go get some coffee. Nice little coffee break. The tunnel is cool, right? A lot of great places to hang out. You know, enjoy a moment of zen. Wow. I don't know if anyone else caught that, but Desi just disappeared from my screen. There you are. Hey. Now, if you're watching or listening, and you haven't played Animal Crossing with us, there's a way to get group coffee with all of the visitors on your island. And we figured out the sequence. So you just gotta sit down, talk to Brewster like you're gonna have a cup yourself, but you gotta pay together. And once you pay together, last person to sit down pays. Jeff, you want to join us at this table over here so you're not over there? Because, you know, hey, we're all best friends. We're all best friends. And then the last person that sits down, they get the dialogue. Brewster asks if we're together or separate. You could either put... Three cups, total of 600 bells. How will you be paying? Since it's my island, I of course cover it. But if we go into using the separate checks, that lets the entire group know who's not carrying bells. But yeah, it's kind of funny. It's a flex. Jeff, put it on your tab is actually the cancellation. And that's the sequence. You keep going. Now, I did place a automated bell dispenser outside of the museum. So if anyone is interested in dumping off bells or doesn't have bells, they have quick access to an ADB without having to go all the way to the front entrance of the island. I'm doing whatever it takes to speed up the gameplay. Like, now, the rules of the coffee, all of your visitors have to be in the roost, and then the last person to sit down is the one that pays for the coffee. So if you have a full island, which is 8 players, if you're on a Switch 2, that would be 12 players. My experience is only for 8 players. So maybe sometime in the future I'll know what it is to play on a Switch too, but for now, the Nintendo Switch is fine. I got a megaphone, I can't use it, but it's okay. There's just a little bit of interference. Alright, now to demonstrate what it is to have separate checks, I'll dump my pockets. Pockets ain't empty. Now, if Jeff covers it, it'll give me a cup of coffee. But if he pays separate checks, and then that's that Bruced branded glassware. So yeah, that's separate checks. Desi, Jeff, thank you for that. Yo. Senpai of Crime, living up to your name. What else? Pockets are bulging out here. Gotta dump them off. Desi, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Pokemon Go reference. A Zygarde? Zygarde. Zygarde? Let's see. Yo! We have been on a push for people to come in and sign the billboards. Want to thank everyone that came in and signed it. We've got Jeff, we've got Desi, we got Carson, Sugar Crispy, David, Ethan. You only get 2 of those a day, or two of those a visit. Senpai of crime. Maybe you could give your villager those bells. Now you can get mad. Ooh, you've got the, what is it, the Angie? Which Angie? Which one's the angry one? Oh, this one? Aggravation. Here's a tip for those of you still in the early stages of Animal Crossing. If you open up your reactions tab and you press Y for all, you can then spam the reaction that you're on, utilizing Y. Goes a little something like this. Well, let's see. Uptime. We're gonna keep this stream pretty short. You know, when I do stream, I try to be respectful of everyone's time. Try to crack a couple jokes, send everyone leaving with a smile. So we're gonna take 4 more minutes to wrap things up here. Jeff, appreciate you being here on the island. Desi, thanks for stopping through on the island. Is there anything you need, Jeff? Anything you need? We are here to help. Now for our next adventure. If you're looking for a sunfish, make sure you pay attention to what islands Captain drops you off of. Now, the seasonality of an ocean sunfish is July, August, September. But any fish will do. Any fish will do. I happen to be a fan of koi. The frog. Frog is cool. Snapping turtle. Bring a crab. But the next time I open up the island, I'm gonna encourage everyone to come by. Oh no. Splatoon items. I actually don't have any Splatoon items. I'm actually on the hunt for a Splatoon amiibo figure, so then that way I could have access to the Splatoon Animal Crossing collaboration items that are available in-game once you have scanned it. Going through the promotions, I have the Lego, the Sanrio collaboration, Hello Kitty, Pom Pom Purin, Kiki Lala, Cinema Roll, My Melody, Karo Karo Karopi, the Nintendo collab with the Super Mario Brothers, Princess Peach, Wario, those ones. Let's see. Now I do have access to the, the Legend of Zelda items because I had an original, or I have a Princess Zelda Smash Brothers amiibo. And then the Pocket Camp items as well at the very end. So I am missing Splatoon items. I do not have any Splatoon items. Let's see. Jeff doesn't want to leave empty-handed. Let's give Jeff... Jeff, anything? Zelda items? I unfortunately don't have any Zelda items. Why is that? Because the Nook shop only lets you buy 5 items a day. Ah, Senpai of Crime. The Froggy Cherry is real, my friend. And not only is the Froggy Cherry real, but I mean, there are variations of it too. I just happen to have the 2. The green and what is it, this orange froggy one. Items. Let's see. All right, everyone. That's it. I'm gonna end stream here. Close the gate. Hope everyone has a good night, rest of the day. If you're going through a rough one, I hope you walk away with a little bit of positivity and a smile in your face. Jeff, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy those items. Monster statue, froggy chair, colorful light stick. Thanks again for helping us out with the aquarium photos. A lot of good photos. Again, thanks for joining me. I'm Mark Sherwin. We streamed Animal Crossing today, trying to get a full island of visitors with fish in their pockets so we could flex at the aquarium. Take a couple pictures, and that way we'll send it to Nintendo and the various aquariums around the country. I'll even send it to the one in the UK. But we hope to catch you at the next one. check your volume. We're about to raid out. Have a good night, everyone.